Hello and welcome to my channel Making Crafts, and welcome to the Kendra's Card Challenge number 13, Colorado Craft Company Hop. So today we will be featuring our super sponsor, Colorado Craft Company. Our team will be showcasing some of their amazing stamps with the Kendra's Cards Challenge number 13. And if you're not familiar with Kendra's Card Challenge, it is a challenge where you can create 15 cards using 6 6x6 sheets of paper. And the download is totally free to download this and follow along with the challenge. So the PDF contains the cutting instructions for all 6 sheets of paper, and then it also has sketches for all 15 cards that you will be creating. So today I'm not going to be creating the 15 cards, but instead I will be creating a card using sketch number 6. So sketch number 6 and sketch number 5 really go together, so I'll be cutting the pieces for number 5 as well as 6. And if you'd like to see how I use the pieces for number 5, be sure to check out my Instagram from yesterday or my YouTube shorts from yesterday, and you'll get to see the card that I created using sketch number 5 with the leftover pieces. So let's go ahead and get started. So this is the stamp set that I received from Colorado Craft Company, and this one is called Amazing Mom, and this is an adorable stamp. I created a video maybe a month or so ago using the larger stamp with the mouse in this, and so you can look back in my YouTube videos to see how I used this stamp in another card. But today I'm going to be using this wording, amazing, loving, strong, cheerful, selfless, brave. But you can see the letters are missing, so you have to add the word mother. So I think that's really cute. So I'm going to create a card today just using those 2 stamps. So to get started stamping this wording, I like to start out with the word mother. And I have put that on my stamp block. And I'm going to stamp it in green onto a piece of white cardstock. And I think that stamping the word mother first makes it easier to line up all the other wording. So once I have the word mother stamped, I'm just going to put the cardstock into my stamping press, and then I'm going to use the larger stamp, and I'm going to just line up all of the wording so that everything lines up so that it does spell out the words that it's supposed to. And I think it's easier to use my stamping platform for this so that I can ink it a couple of times since it is so many words. I didn't try it with just my stamp block. It might have worked at just using my stamp block, but I was a little nervous to do that. So for me, this was the easiest way to get this stamped out quickly and not make a mess of it. So now that I have the wording stamped, I want to move on to cutting my cardstock. So as you can see in sketch number 6, you have 4 triangles, and so I'm stacking my 2 pieces of cardstock together that I'm going to use, and I'm cutting from the longer edge to the other edge, from top to bottom edge on the longer side. So then once I do that, to make things easier so that all my pieces will fit back together, I'm just going to washi tape these together. And I'm just using some inexpensive washi tape, like I have said in my videos before. Sometimes I use this because it peels off so easily. So I'm just adding it to just one little piece to put these sheets back together so that I can do my second cut and not get off. Now I did try it without adding the washi tape and just holding it to do the second cut, and that was okay, but it did not work out great. So I decided to try again and do it this way to see if my pieces lined up a little bit better. So now I'm just going to put the cardstock back in my trimmer, and I'm going to cut from edge to edge again. And this is the opposite edge from what I cut before. So now I should have 4 triangles from each piece of paper, so 8 triangles in all. And so for this card that we're creating today, we are going to need 2 of the smaller triangles and 2 of the larger triangles. And then I'm going to set aside my extra pieces to create another card. And I have already created that card. And like I said at the beginning, if you'll check out my video from yesterday, my short from yesterday, or my Instagram reel from yesterday, you'll be able to see how I put that card together as well as how that card turned out. So I've gone ahead and gathered my card base as well as the background cardstock for our card. And I'm just using this light blue paper, this light blue cardstock, and I'm just going to add it to the center of my card base. Now my card base is not totally white, it's almost an ivory color. I didn't want a really stark white with these colors. I wanted it to be a little bit more dull, so I chose this color card base that I had on hand. And this is an A2 size card. So once I have that added, now it's time to go ahead and piece all of my triangles together. So I'm going to start out with the smaller two that go on the top and bottom, and I'm just going to line those up with the points touching each other. And then I'll bring in some more washi tape and the side piece, and I'll just tape it together. So this card was a little bit of a challenge for me at first. Like I said before, I did the first cuts and tried to make the card without taping everything together. It came together and it would have been fine, but I was just looking for more perfection than that, so I tried again. And so I would say if you're doing this card, if you tape it together, it makes things so much easier and it just all goes together a lot quicker. I've never made a card like this, and I love how this design turned out. I love how the colors went together as well. So I have it all taped together, so now I'm just going to add some liquid glue to the back of the pieces, and I'm just going to coat it really good on every one of the pieces, and then I'm just going to center it up on the center of my card. And so I've gone ahead and I have used my circle die and a scallop die to cut out the pieces for the center of the card. And I thought about popping this up, but I decided that I'm just going flat with it onto my card. I think it'll mail better that way. And then I'm just going to center that up on the card. And then I've created 3 little beady flowers with many little pearls in the center. The little flat back pearls are in the center. And I'm just going to add those around the circle. So that's why I kind of moved all of my wording over to one side. If you notice, I didn't center it. It's all more over to the left side. So I did that so that I could add these little flowers. So before I finish the card, I need to go ahead and share with you about today's hop. So today's hop is a giveaway. So you can win a digital giveaway prize from @Cards by Kendra. When you finish the hop, fill out the form that's linked below in the description and enter the giveaway by March 22nd. And the winner will be randomly chosen and announced on the Cards by Kendra community tab. So be sure to hop along to all of the other videos in today's hop, and thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.